And good morning once again. Welcome back to CNN Morning News. I'm Darren Kagan.
And I'm Bill Hemmer. Thanks for being with us. It's an exciting day today as we continue to watch the countdown to Space Shuttle Discovery. Right now, T-minus 3 hours and counting.
And counting. All systems are go for the launch. In about 3 hours, the Shuttle Discovery is scheduled to blast off on a 9-day science mission.
And if you're one of the folks where shuttle launches no longer inspire you, this one certainly is different, folks. On board, one of the pioneers of space exploration.
Senator John Glenn is returning to space 36 years after becoming the first American to orbit the Earth. And for the latest on this history-making mission, CNN's Miles O'Brien along with Walter Cronkite, live now from Florida. Fellas, good morning again.
Good morning, Darren and Bill. It's good to see you. Walter, getting goosebumps yet? Any goosebumps?
No.
No, not at all.
No.
Cool cucumber, just like the astronauts, huh?
Yeah. I will be until T-minus 5.
Okay, that's when it starts. All right. Let's bring everybody up to date, if we will. The astronauts are currently on their way out to the launch pad 39B. They just left not too long ago from the operations and checkout facility. There's their motor home as it approaches the launch pad. Very close to it, near the base of it, you see the steam or the cryogenic waste coming out of the shuttle. Go ahead, Walter.
The big thing about that picture, Miles, is it gives you a sense of the size of that launch facility out there. Sure and does. The rocket itself, that pretty good sized bus there. And look at it, it almost disappears as a little tiny net on that whole system. That
launch pad, of course, originally built to launch Saturn V rockets toward the moon. A little bit earlier, we saw the crew walk out. The traditional walkout picture, the picture, you know, everybody likes to see. The 7-member crew looking good, smiling, getting a high five or two from some of the NASA employees inside the facility there, wearing their orange launch and re-entry suits. There goes the high five. A little earlier, they had a nice breakfast. On the menu, we're told, filet mignon, nothing less. It used to be just plain old steak and eggs. I guess NASA's gone upscale, right, Walter? And they had eggs, bacon, yogurt, cereals, whatever the like. Although when we saw them, they weren't eating very much. Perhaps they weren't loading up on too much this particular morning.
They don't have to worry, however, as the Mercury, Gemini astronauts did, about low residue diets.
Indeed.
They have toilet facilities in the shuttle they didn't have on those earlier flights.
Exactly, exactly. Let's take a look at some of the crowds which have gathered along Florida's Space Coast here today. Estimates in advance of this launch were as much as 250,000, perhaps as many as 300,000 people lining the causeways and beachways to see this launch, to get a little glimpse of history. That's what we're seeing from the Goodyear blimp as we speak right now. Somewhere down there, I can't make him out right now, in the crowd is CNN's Mark Potter, and he's been talking to some people who are here for the show. Mark?
Well, hey, Miles, we're here in Titusville at an area set up by the Space Center for people to watch this launch. And people right now are just sort of hunkering down, waiting for the next 3 hours for the launch. They're trying to deal with the sun. Some paramedics have come on to say that people should be drinking water and just taking care of themselves because this is a very hot sun. It's a great day for a launch, but it's a little tough on the people out here. Now, folks here have come from all over the United States. We also learned that there's a couple here from Sydney, Australia. They came here specifically for this launch. We're also visiting a gentleman here named Gary Thompson, who's here from Perryville, Maryland. Gary, tell me.
Mark Potter. Hey, Mark, can I interrupt you? Let me just interrupt you for one moment, if I could. We're looking at a black and white picture. I'm not exactly sure what particular camera NASA is providing for us right now, but if you take a look there, that's the 7-member crew. I don't think it's too much of a reach to say they're probably a bit awestruck at this moment. Don't you think, Walter?
Who's awestruck?
The 7-member crew looking at the shuttle up at that, as you say.
If they're awestruck at this late stage of the game, we better start over. They've been out there at that machine a lot practicing this mission.
Well, it's an impressive sight, I suppose, as many times as you may see it. They're taking a look, making sure everything looks in order. Probably
maybe they're like airline pilots. They're going around to see that all the bolts are on, the tires are on, and ready to go.
Yeah, of course you can't kick the tires. They're retracted, but you can check out those tiles, which are an important part of keeping the shuttle safe as it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere. If all goes on schedule, about 9 days from now. Mark Potter, I'm sorry I interrupted. Let's get back to you. Mark, go ahead.
Miles, we're here at Titusville. We're with a group of 8,000 people who have come here to watch this launch. They're hunkered down in the heat, just waiting for the next 3 hours for this launch to take off, and they're doing their best. It's pretty hot. The paramedics have told them to please just make sure to drink lots of water and do the best they can. It's a great day for a launch, but it's kind of tough on the people here right now. We've got people here from all over the United States, and we've got even some people, we're told, from Sydney, Australia, who are here. They've come here specifically for this launch.
What's that?
We even have, in this area over around, we have 250 to 300,000 people here for this launch, this historic mission. And people are saying that the main reason they're here is to see John Glenn. Now, we do have a guest here, Gary Thompson, who's with us from Perryville, Maryland. And Gary, tell me why you came here today.
All right, Mark Potter, I apologize. I'm going to jump in one more time. We're seeing some, well, fairly emotional pictures. The folks on the closeout crew there hugging each of the crew members as they walk across the gantry and head toward the vehicle, which awaits them right now.